Hi everyone, how y'all doing? This is Jasu Bakuhatsu, and it is time for another Path of Exile Descent Champions race. And this will actually be my last race of the season. This is the last day of the current race season. No chance of me getting any new prizes out of this. I already got everything I'm going to get out of this current season. And yeah, it's been a fun times, and yeah, appropriately, we're closing things off here with the last character class that I have yet to record a session of. So yeah, we're going to be playing the Witch here. I have played the Witch once before. I actually tried to do another recording of this the last time I ran one of these races. It went pretty poorly, but not for any... basically not a... It wasn't my fault, honest. No, I ran into some horrible desync against Brutus, and it kind of made me angry, and I lost a fair... Yeah, I lost... Basically, like, yeah, the race was lost at that point. It had taken me a bit over 30 minutes to get there at that point. I'll grab all this just in case I need it. So, yeah, and I kind of had a lot of interesting things to think about with that. Mainly, the main one being, so what exactly... So I think, yeah, as a witch, I definitely do actually... I think I do actually want the shield. Because, yeah, I decided to go with the belt last time, and what I found is that there are so many good spells that you get as the witch. Oh, and speaking of witch, let's equip them. Or, you don't get a lot of good spells, like, I'm like, yeah, explicitly contradicting myself here. But, yeah, they aren't super good spells, all of them. Like, you don't get really good spells as the Witch, I find. But you get a lot of spells that have some utility, especially because of the different elemental resistances that enemies can have. And actually, I don't want to be... yeah, definitely want to get in the habit of binding move only to that right-hand key. And so, one thing that I like about the Witch is I actually didn't find it as difficult last time I tried running a witch. I didn't think it was as difficult as I had heard. And yeah, so I think the witch is generally considered to be better than the shadow, or at least she tends to place more highly. And typically, I think common wisdom is, or at least has been until recently, that freezing pulse is generally your best skill as the witch, or at least certainly your best early game skill. And certainly, yeah, your best race skill. However, in a very recent patch, Fireball got a very sizable buff. I think it's something, at early levels, it's like something like 30 to 50% damage or something like that, and it's something like double damage by the time you get to the end, or maybe it was the other way around. Not quite sure. Should have probably checked the patch notes if I decided, if I had thought to if I had realized I was going to comment on that before, yeah, starting this video, I probably would have looked that up. But, yeah, basically Fireball's been buffed up a lot, which is really good, especially against bosses. I'll maybe just talk about why that is when we come to the first one. And yeah, much like the Shadow, I think I'm actually going to go to... So you've got, like most classes, kind of two sides of the tree, kind of your DPS on one side and your... You know what, I think I actually do want that one there, just for the extra blue slots. And yeah, one thing that's nice about having sort of an improved Fireball is that it's good for kiting enemies if you ever want to stay at a range against, like, say, slow enemies. Like, yeah, if you want to keep your distance against enemies like those banners there, which is a good idea, because if you get too close, they'll start spamming lightning on you. Very good skill for keeping your distance against groups of enemies you don't want to go up close with. So yeah, this'll... Yeah, like, as I mentioned, this is the last... certainly not the last race I'll be doing, and if they do continue to do... I mean, yeah, I'll probably continue to record Descent, like whatever version of Descent they decide to do for the next race season. I'll probably do an Endless Ledge sometime if I can find time to get that. They actually ran one of those just before this one was, but I was kind of preoccupied playing around with some new Christmas goodies that I have in my possession now. So So why the shield? Yeah, the main reason I'm taking the shield as the witch is, one, she has actually, it's actually good. I didn't take the shield the first time I ran the witch, and I think that was a mistake. Yeah, in fact, yeah, I mentioned that already. First thing, right after I took it. Yeah, the reason for that is just for the extra gem slots right there. Because yeah, what I found last time I ran the witch is that I had a lot of skill gems. Yeah, that I wanted to equip, but I wasn't able to because I didn't have enough slots on my equipment. And also the other reason, of course, is that the witch is one of the most fragile classes in the game. She has big problems with sort of her survivability, and the shield is going to help you out. Even if you do want to do like a mainly like long-range witch, although you typically don't really have the option to do that, since, although, I don't know, we could YOLO it, actually, if this is a decent roll. Extra damage, fire damage, that's not great. And actually this is slightly better than our current one. I believe there's maybe Shrine of the Pagan God. Oh wow, someone's fighting the first boss already. That's impressive. Don't know if people are just getting better at these races, or if I'm just terrible at them. I mean, I know I'm just terrible at them, but it could be both. Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to get as good at these. Oh my god, no, 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 no. And yep, there it is. Wow, that was a fast kill, too. I wonder what class that dude's playing. Okay, this is actually... Okay, yeah, this is where I want to be. Oops, now go for this one. Resists cold. And yeah, that's the other reason. It's just you don't want to rely too much on just your freezing pulse because of, yeah, elemental resistances and all that stuff. Yeah, these guys resist cold. I can kill them better with a fireball. And I could kill them even better with the newly improved fireball. I think I do actually want this. That's kind of garbage, but I'll take it, just because of the improved quality. Or these guys resist elemental damage. If I'm not mistaken, these guys actually have natural cold resist. Yeah, right there it said resists cold. I don't know if that stacks with their elemental resistance, or if they just lose it. If they happen to roll elemental resistance, that's annoying when you get, like, if you would get, like, an enemy with a natural resistance and then have it buffed up even further by elemental resistance. I actually don't know the degree to which the enemy modifiers are sort of doctored in that way, whether they prevent certain bad combos from happening or not. Speaking of annoying enemies, back in freezing the area with the freezing / cold damage enemies now. Medium oh, definitely want that coral ring. Yeah, that's garbage. Get rid of it. We'll get that later. Rustic sash. Oh, we don't have. Oh, that's actually kind of garbage because. Okay, and a bunch of this stuff. Storm call. I don't think. Oh, is that the new one? Or no? Oh well, can't use. Oh, we can use one of these. A couple of these. Raise zombie. We could. The thing with I don't think, frankly, just in general. Come on, open it. In general, I don't think that minions are very good. Or, I mean, they can be good, for all I know, later on. But at least in the early game, I haven't found them to be terribly useful. Ooh, wool gloves, actually. I don't think I have gloves yet. Yep, I saw her equip those. Well, I seem to be leveling... Actually, no, I'm not leveling good, but they're level 6 already. Oh, level 4. That's not horrendous. Maybe I'm getting better at this. I don't know. Yeah, certainly I'm not going to get a chance to, yeah, make it to the end of the dungeon like I was kind of hoping to by the end of the race season. They really kind of stopped running Descent Champions races for a while there, or at least ones that I was able to fit onto my schedule. And I guess my schedule just kind of got busier as well with, you know, Christmas shopping and all that holiday nonsense. Spell crit or cast speed, I think, is ideal. That makes it much easier to kite enemies and gives you a little bit more mobility. It's kind of offense and defense in that regard. Just, yeah, every time you sort of turn around to attack the enemies when you're kiting, you just take a few, you know, a little bit more nimble. Take a few less hits while you're, every time you turn around. And, oh, these guys. Well, I'm not finding too many of those croaking dudes that I hate, or whatever. Scare mask, yeah, I'll go for that. Fuck off. Okay. So what's the game plan here? Like I said, I want to go heavy DPS mainly for the first boss, just because, yeah, one thing that we haven't really actually played a ranged class, really, since our Ranger run. Or at least not on camera. And one thing that I found with the Witch last time is that, again with the Fireball, long-range skill, very, very good against that first boss, who's, yeah, just mostly immobile. Yeah, the first boss becomes very, very easy if you just, you know, stand back and just hurl fireballs at him, or arrows, or whatever range skill you have. So for that reason, I don't have to worry too much about building up my tankiness or survivability or anything like that. Although it is something to consider. Like, yeah, you definitely don't go in with, like, without your full equipment slots, and lightning resist helps a lot as well, because again, if you get unlucky with those shock stacks, you can get pretty much insta-gibbed if you're not careful. We're going to be careful, though. I think this will be a good run. Yeah, like I said, the last Witch run I did went fairly swimmingly. I think it would have been a good run if I hadn't had, yeah, desync to Brutus, and not just, like, you know, normal desync. It was like, I don't even know if it was really desync. Basically, my character stopped moving for like a good 5 seconds, just stopped responding to any input whatsoever for like a good 5 seconds, and then once things started moving again, I got hooked through a wall at like an impossible angle and died immediately afterwards. Or at least that's what appeared to happen on screen. Oh wow, yeah, I seem to be reasonably powerful. I think it's time to hurry on to the next floor, as if I wasn't trying to do that already. Oh yeah, it would definitely be really nice to get up that cast speed. Which is a good ranged class, but not nearly as good a one as the Ranger. You can't really kite nearly as effectively, I find. Again, just mainly because the Ranger's attack speed tends to be much, much faster than the Witch's cast speed. Although that is something we'll be working on. By the time we get to the boss, it'll be not much better, but a little better. Wool shoes, that's actually a slight improvement as far as slots go. So, okay, and what skills do we want? Firestorm is a reasonable pick. I'll put it here. Raise zombie, I don't think so. Ice spear. Again, a couple different element. So if I want to do ranged, what? Oh wow, I was really expecting an exit somewhere around here. Storm call. Oh yes, this is a new ability, if I am not mistaken. So yeah, I think based on sort of my normal setup, I'm going to want that on my Q, which is where I typically put my escape skills. How do I want to set this up? I typically like sort of my... Yeah, the way I don't know if I've talked very much in detail about how I like to set up my hotkeys. I generally like an AoE skill on my middle mouse and my single target, or just sort of my main two AoE and single target skills. On my middle mouse and right mouse, I like to have some sort of escape or high utility mobility type skill on Q if I happen to have one. And basically sort of my third most useful skill, like another skill that I'll be using a lot of, but not as much as my, right and middle mouse button skills. I'll put that on R, typically. Yeah, I think we're good on equipment slots. Got everything slotted out. Oh wow, yeah, people are getting way far on this. Gotta pick up the pace. I don't know. I mean, this could still be the run. I know Witch is a little bit more of a difficult class to use than most of the other ones we played, really, and we haven't really made it so far. On really any of our any of the runs so far, I haven't really been doing that well. Made it to the third boss once, right as time ran out. Oh, it says resist. Oh, it resists chaos. I thought that said cold. Okay, so I can continue using the... Whoa. Oh, dear. Oh, wow, this is bad. Okay, there we go. That thing's a little bit under control. Whoops, wrong potion. Oh, these guys are annoying. It's like I kind of want to group them up, but I kind of don't. Okay. Fuck. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I've been playing... I have actually... For once, I have actually been playing a fair bit... Or a little bit of Path of Exile just on my standard character in my spare time. And I'm kind of used to my setup I have there, where I have my Quicksilver on button 3 for emergencies. And I kind of forgot that I didn't have it there. Yeah, Quicksilver... I mean, it would be good to have, but yeah, it's kind of less useful than pretty much... Yeah, basically I prefer having the health potion, just mainly for boss fights, actually, on account of how difficult flask charges can be to come by, especially on the Brutus fight. So I just think that a third health potion is kind of essential for that reason alone. Okay, cast speed. And yeah, I think once we get up to that first kind of big node at the end there, we'll start going towards... Oh, someone's made it to Brutus already. Speak of the devil. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense that I'd be speaking of him a lot, because it's kind of a big point in this... In sort of, yeah, the Descent dungeon overall. It's kind of a sticking point for a lot of players. I've seen a lot of people online saying that they think Brutus is too hard.
Life is fleeting.
Which, I kind of agree. I mean, he's certainly harder for some classes than for others. That was kind of hilarious how easily he went down with that, what was it, the Shadow, I think. Just completely massacred Brutus on that one round. Hopefully we'll see that kind of luck again with the Witch, although I didn't really last time. The buff to, could be an improvement. In fact, yeah, it wouldn't be hard to improve on what we've got currently, because this is kind of a garbage roll. We've got max energy shield. I will augment that. That's slightly better. I kind of forgot that we had the improved quality on the current one, which made the energy shield slightly less desirable, but... I mean, not less desirable, but less of an improvement. Okay, and actually I'm at, what, level 6 now? Yeah, I think it's definitely time to just power through to the boss, if we can. Oh, no, 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 no. I mean, power through, but don't, like, super power through. Oh, yeah, I think I do want to... Oh, God, these fucking... Oh, no. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Such a bad idea. Fuck, 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 fuck. Run, 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 run. Okay. Get him in the door. Oh, please don't come in. Don't come through the door. Don't come through the door. I'm shocked to have survived that. That could have gone really, really badly. I mean, it did go really, really badly, but it didn't go as badly as it could have. Okay, it looks like that one, based on the one dude, or the one statue lady standing around doing nothing, it kind of looked for a second like I had desynced. This is Freezing Chamber. Yeah, I've decided to sort of take that out of my regular route. Just because it's a waste of time, I think. Although, I don't know, it's not a very big area, so it actually might be faster to just go through there. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I hate fucking cold enemies so much. Okay, cut it. Yeah, that's what you do. That's sort of a trick I've learned a little bit from... Yeah, like I said, I've run a couple of these races since the last time you guys saw me, and I've learned a couple tricks. Basically, yeah, when you're getting beat on by a billion different enemies, more than you can handle, what you want to do then is you just run away. Yep, it took me like over a dozen races, but yeah, I finally kind of learned what to do when that happens. And yeah, the idea being that yeah, you keep running until you kind of thin out the pack, because yeah, eventually they stop following you, like pretty, like they don't leash. The leash they're kind of on is fairly short, and So they'll stop once you get a big train of them, and they start sort of getting in each other's way. A lot of them will start falling behind, and they'll kind of the pack will kind of start thinning out as you run them further and further. And so yeah, that's exactly what you want to do then. If you end up with too many enemies, more than you can handle, then you just yeah, just keep running until the herd thins out a bit, and then you move back in for the kill. Which you typically do need to do just for the flask charges. Wow, did I really just explore all that shit for nothing? It's because I said that, oh, these guys are extra life as well, if I'm not mistaken. Hate running across these guys. Such a waste of time to kill them. But yeah, I think we've discovered before that I'm not really manly enough just yet to just, you know, run through to the exit and ignore all of the enemies. Ooh, that is a sweet pickup. So I guess this is kind of worth our while after all. Chainmail. 19.7. You know what? I think that is probably an improvement, and we can buff that up to a magic or rare. Oh wow, we're level 7 now. I think this is the highest bit we've been at this point for a long time. Oh, and it was right here by the entrance too. Because yeah, I was ready to come here a long time ago. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, we'll have our increased elemental damage, and that'll be good. Okay, we are quite fragile here, and oh, I came in without my full stacks. Oops, my full flasks as well. Okay, don't let him just... Yeah, you can't... You cannot... Am I hitting him? Whoa. Okay, and yeah, I think now is a good time to just go over here and kill some skeletons, gain some flask charges. Plus, as well, if I'm lucky, he'll teleport over here shortly. And okay, looks like you can have to be a certain distance away from him, or you have to be, you can't be too far away, or else he won't teleport to you. Because yeah, I'd kind of like to get him up in this nice open area, so I can get him beneath me. Yeah, it's really annoying how I've probably explained this during the Ranger run, but the way that the camera angle is set up in this game, and actually pretty much most games in this style, makes it so that it's a lot easier to aim your ranged skills from when you're shooting at enemies who are above you than below you. And yeah, the reason for that is just that because of the camera angle, it's kind of tilted slightly so that you can see you have more vision above you than below you, which makes it a lot... Yeah, like you can always hit enemies that are off screen from you. Like your spell distance isn't, the range of your skills isn't limited. This is not going nearly as well as I would have expected. I got this guy way easier on my last witch run. Okay. I think I mainly just need to... Whoa. Jesus. Yeah, I thought that they... Oh, shit! I did not see the fucking blue circle. That was really bad. Really bad. I mean, it's okay if you... That teleport skill that he has doesn't actually do a whole ton of damage. The problem is if you're an idiot and don't even see him teleport right on top of you, like I did there, then what happens is he starts spitting out his little lightning balls, and you just eat a crap load of them at once. Which, and yeah, then you take a whole ton of burst damage, and that's awful. But yeah, I think the main reason I was able to survive that as well as I did is because I'm level 7 instead of the usual 6. So okay, that is definitely a keeper. Fish scale gauntlets, that's definitely a keeper as well. You know what, that's... In fact, I think I'm gonna re-roll that. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's fine. Actually, no, it isn't. That's terrible. But the strength is slight defense buff, at least, I guess. Take this out. And rusted cloth. I think I shall. Strength, armor, and energy shield. Oh, yes, that's a great roll. And sure would be liking some chromatic orbs at this point. Stormy Ledge, oh my. Oh wait, oh yeah, I don't have to kill him to move. Okay, so I should probably be picking up the pace at this point. Oh god, 25 minutes. And the first boss, oh yeah, this is horrendous. So I think I'm gonna have to speed it up a little bit on the way to Brutus, which is a bit, I didn't have a super easy time with Brutus or anything. I had to kite him around like a whole lot, and it went, actually it kind of went just like that Rikuku fight just went, where I just sort of end up wasting a lot of time running around, but decoy totem, that's a strength, like I don't really have the stats to level that skill up, but... Okay. Decoy totem. You know what? I think I'll take it. It could potentially be somewhat useful against the brute, so... Okay. Oh yeah, people are up to level 14 and I'm still 7. Okay. Alright then. Yeah, if these guys are going to be following me, I might as well be casting spells at them. And actually, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Sometimes it's like, I guess it's useful in that, you know, I've mentioned the mechanics of how the mobs kind of stop following you once they fall too far behind. And it's actually, too far behind is like not that far. Once they get just a little bit off screen, they'll stop following you. Which, it can be useful at times if you're like overwhelmed and you need to drop some off, then that's good for you. But it can be annoying sometimes, actually, when you do want them to follow you. And oh yeah, I forgot about this. That was bad. Okay. And yeah, I think we're going to go up this way, the mana regen. Not terribly useful, but I want to go up to these life and energy shield nodes real quick. Hopefully I can start getting some of those before Brutus, but it takes or before the Brute, but it takes a lot of points to get up there. I don't know if we're going to have time. Hopefully we'll at least get, if we don't get up there in time, hopefully we'll at least get some items to compensate, because... Yeah, that's the thing with the Witch. You really do need to fight the Brute at range. Can't afford to use your ice wave on them at all. Because yeah, if you get up close to him, you just get insta-gibbed. I found last time. That was when I did go up the right side of the tree first and got all my life and energy shield nodes. Actually, how's this? I think yeah, Firestorm got buffed. Also got like uber buffed in the last patch as well, and holy damn. And boy did it ever. I mean, I can't really tell if it's doing that much damage. I never used this skill much because I just, yeah, frankly, nobody uses the Firestorm skill much. You just use it once, and you realize, oh, this does shit for damage, and then you stop. But it seems it falls down in a bigger AoE, and much, much more frequently as well. You get, like, a lot of fireballs, way more fireballs, falling down way more rapidly. So that is... Oh, wow, this is cool. Oh, look at that! I mean, okay, part of it is probably just because I'm over-leveled for where I am right now when I'm at level 8. Oh, and I've got all my flasks replaced, too. That's... I mean, yeah, it's a slow run, so that explains why we're... Oops, okay. Oh, and it hardly costs any mana either. Or part of that is probably just because we have a huge mana pool, and we're... Yeah, part of that is just because we just spec'd into a whole bunch of mana. Like, is it just me, or is this actually doing more damage than, like, my Ice Wave? No, I think it's just me. That's not... Yeah. Although, actually, now that I think of it... Yeah, because I'm a witch, I really don't need 2 mana flasks. I have a lot of natural mana regen. And I have a lot of natural mana regen and a really big mana pool. I could probably do for another life flask. It could work. I'll try. I'll see how this works out. Or rather, I'll keep going for a little bit longer, and if I continue to have no mana problems whatsoever, because yeah, I was just like mashing that W key there and not losing any mana. Because yeah, I can cast Firestorm basically endlessly. Yeah, I can cast all my skills basically endlessly without having to. Oh yeah, I think it's time. Whoops. Yeah, this will probably help us a fair bit. Although actually, now that I think of it, I can't remember which flask was my good one. It had I had a good flask. It was like something like increased recovery and increased movement speed. Yeah, this one here. Let's put that on 1. And whoops, I unequipped the wrong flask. Oh, there it is. There's the exit. My bad. I could have seen that ages ago. Man, this is a slow run. I'm having really bad... Yeah, I've talked endlessly about kind of the way that luck is involved so much in these maps, but man, I'm really feeling it more on this run than ever. I'm having a really hard time finding some of these exits. Tempest Shield. Oh, that'll be good, I think, if that is what I think it is. That's not an improvement. I'm actually going to take this just because it's... I don't really need the intelligence, and I might eventually want to swap it out. Yeah, swap that out if I'm, like, I don't know. If I have a lot of orbs, actually, now that I think of it, which I really don't. Really don't have the orbs to spare, and yeah, I can't... So Lightning Trap was actually my main DPS against the Brute last time, just because it did a lot more damage than Fireball. I don't know if that'll continue to be the case this time, but... And yeah, I really should be moving through these at a fairly rapid pace. Although I am quite fragile, so it can be a bit dangerous to kite through like this, although it doesn't look like there's a lot of enemies here, which probably means that the way the random distribution works probably just means that there will be more enemies up ahead. I think that's how it works. There's like a roughly the same amount of enemies in each map, but their distribution is just kind of slightly random. Sometimes you'll see like a ton of them in big clusters. Sometimes they'll be kind of spread out a bit more thinly, that kind of stuff, which is another way that I've talked about before, that randomness factors into these. Yeah, typically if you go for long periods of time without seeing any monsters, that's often a good thing for you, I think, because it means that the packs that you do encounter will tend to be much larger, and can therefore be farmed much more efficiently. Yeah, I think I'm going to continue cutting forward. And yeah, it looks like I'll get some of that energy shield at least, although I don't... Oh my, oh dear. Yeah, those things are really nasty. And oh, what's making me bleed? Oh, this could be bad. Okay, I'm going backwards now, but I know that. But yeah, Firestorm. Once you get a big enough mob, just Firestorm. Level 18. Oh my goodness! Wow. I wonder if he's playing a witch. That would just be super embarrassing. Like that can be kind of my excuse here. Oh shit! Whoops! Oh, meant to hit my W key there. You know, I could actually probably even get rid of that. Oh no! No wonder things got so dicey there. Oh, he resists cold, so yeah, no wonder my my ice wave wasn't working too well there. So okay, I should probably go over here just to make sure that there's nothing further. Okay. Man, 16. I've got to get... I don't know how they do it either. Like, it just seems like... It just, like, when I've seen some videos of people who, like, do good in these races, and it just seems that they're able... Like, the main thing is just execution. They can sort through their equipment, like, much, much faster than I can, and that's just how people go that fast. Kind of frustrating, frankly, because I don't really know how I practice... Like, yeah, how I can practice that skill. I guess just by playing the game. Like, not just the races, but the game itself. But even then, yeah, just playing Path of Exile won't really help you, like, sort through... Or I guess it kind of does help you sort through a bit faster. Can you grab that, please? I actually kind of want that, thank you. Okay. Is that a... Okay, I can't equip any of these yet. And so, okay, yeah, the Brute's coming up right after this, I believe. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be wanting to use my orbs. Because, yeah, I've been deliberately saving them, because I didn't think I would need them for the first boss. But now, in fact, yeah, I should actually be looking out for some equipment drops as well at this point. Because my equipment's decent, I think. I mean, it's not great. It's actually hardly even decent, but, you know, it's hardly decent. Which actually sounds like just the words I used there make it sound like it's, like, really bad. It's hardly decent. It's barely decent. That's a little bit better. Oh, shit. I don't know what I... Oh, I guess it was just a big pack. That's why I was taking so much damage. But I think I'm usually, like, level 9 when I attack the Brute. Divine Circlet. That could be decent. That'll be yeah, anything decent is an improvement for us. Do we want the life or the energy shield delay? I think the life is our biggest source of, hopefully we can get both. Oh, we're at level 10 now, so actually, no, we almost definitely will not see another level before the Brute. Which is a bit unfortunate, but... Oh, wow, that Firestorm is so good now! That's, like, astounding. Like, it seriously used to be, like, the worst skill in the game, and now it seems like they just buffed it, like, even more than the Fireball. Maybe that's what I was thinking of when because, yeah, I saw in the patch that they, like, doubled the damage of, like, one of the fire skills, and I thought it was Fireball, but maybe it was... Oh, shit! Okay. Actually, I think up close, does he resist... Okay, oh, he resists elemental damage. That's a shame. Whoops! Ah, I did it again. That's just kind of a new thing that's happening, where I keep tapping 2 instead of W. Oh, that's gonna make me waste a bit of time before the boss, too, assuming he's coming up soon. Okay, what? Oh, I didn't even get anything for it. That was dumb. The whole point of killing the yellows and wasting my time with them is... Well, okay, one... for treasure, but also more importantly, is, if you get them with a big group of enemies, they can actually be extremely dangerous. Okay, a bit too large. Maybe kite back a little bit. Oh wow, yeah, don't want to get too many of those bomb-throwing dudes. Actually, that seems like a decent strategy, actually. Just alternate between the ice waves for the dudes up front, and then the firestorms for the dudes far away. I think that the ice wave, or the freezing pulse, is better for kiting, though. The cast time seems to be a bit lower. Okay, I feel the boss coming up. Chamber of Greed. I'm actually going to take it just because I know I can run right through it. Although, I'll open one chest. Oh god, we're coming up on like 40 minutes here. Clarity? No thanks. Okay, so what do we got? Tempest Shield... Oh, that's actually not good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not terribly helpful for the coming battle ahead of us. Oh, shit! I did not realize... Did I just completely miss that fact last time I went through here? I'm losing life per second here. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Like, I don't think it did that last time I was in here, frankly. Or unless maybe I was playing my Marauder or something and I just didn't even notice. So, okay, that's bad. I start off with a couple, flask charges eaten up. Which is bad, because they're really hard to come by in this fight. Oh, and the big problem with the Witch... in this fight is that your Fireball spell is an AoE. Ideally... Oops, shit. Ideally, you want to be... doing just a lot of single-target DPS against the boss. But that you don't really have that option. Because of the AoE on the Fireball, you will end up killing the skeletons incidentally while damaging the boss. So, okay. That being the case, I think the lightning traps are probably still the way to go again. Because, they're a little less, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, maybe it isn't. Yeah, this guy's getting really fast now as a result of my having killed a lot of skeletons with my fireballs. And yeah, this fight is ridiculous. Oh shit. Yeah, right. My flask number 1 was my emergency. Sort of my poor man's Quicksilver. Although kind of better than a Quicksilver because of the life. Or actually, I wonder if this guy is susceptible to freezing. Damn it! Oh, and I just see how that just like ate through all those skeletons. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, the witch is not as good as the ranger for this fight, just because you don't get that very nice sustained single target damage. Okay, actually, I should be putting these ahead of me. Shit. I mean, he doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage, but yeah, he is frenzying. Oh shit. Okay, and yeah, part of that is desync. Even if he doesn't seem to be doing damage, like, yeah, right there, apparently. Okay, it looks like I wasn't as desynced as I thought. Shoot. On the plus side... Oh, shit! Shit! Fuck, get out of there! Oh, pathfinding... Oh, no! No! Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, well, that's it. That's the run. Sorry that it had to be so bad, but, man, that was like 3, like, rubber band snapbacks in a row. I don't think I got hooked, did I? Maybe I missed it. Oh, well, that's your witch run. Sorry, and this has to be the witch run, because, that's kind of what happened last time, only not quite as egregious. At least I at least it looked like my inputs were doing things during that, but, yeah, that's it. Sorry it couldn't have been better, but, yeah, the witch is, frankly, probably the worst class to use against this boss for that reason. So, 1, so fragile, 2, you end up, no matter what, you pretty much have no choice but to kill a bunch of skeletons, which makes the boss impossible. Did I ever explain what's going on with the skeletons? I must have in the previous race. If I haven't, the way that the brute works, and we'll sort of close off the video on an educational note, I guess, if I somehow didn't mention this already. The way that the fight with the brute works is that basically he has a hidden Soul Eater modifier. Soul Eater is a nemesis mod, and basically what it does is that every time an enemy dies in the vicinity of a Soul Eater enemy, then the enemy will eat the souls of the enemies you kill around it, and that causes it to just gain a bunch of stacks that buff it up immensely. The worst buffs that it gets in this case are the movement speed and attack speed, which are just horrible against the brute. So yeah, the more skeletons you kill, the faster the brute moves and attacks, and the more damage he does, I think, as well, if I'm not mistaken. So, and the witch has no choice but to kill a bunch of skeletons. All of your skills are AoE. And, so yeah, you basically just kill a bunch of skeletons, buff up the brute to insane degrees, and then you have no choice but to kite endlessly until the game desyncs and you die inevitably. I honestly don't know how anyone beats this fight with the witch, other than just sheer luck. So... yeah, I guess if anyone has some pro-witch strategies, feel free to post them in the comments, and I'll maybe try them out, because I'm probably never going to play this class in another race ever again. And yeah, that's the last of the classes. I'll continue uploading some more of these races in the future. Probably no more Descent Champions races unless I happen to make significant progress. But yeah, that's the end of the current race season. Thank you all for all of you who've been watching and following and whatnot. And yeah, more of this to come when the next season starts. Look forward to that, and I'll see you then.